change his ways in order to reciprocate the same way. The lover girl in me is tired of heartbreak with lessons to follow, with repeated cycles of broken promises, unfulfilled by a man who lacks the accountability within his own self. The lover girl in me wants to give up on love, but wants to still believe it exists for me at the same time. The lover girl in me now knows to keep her heart locked up until a man enters her life that is on the same level as her. Until then, the lover girl in me just remains giving to herself with her generous heart that she used to so freely give out with no reciprocity. A man ever the one true man for her. The lover girl in me keeps trusting God that someday the man for her, me, will find me in all God's timing within reach.
Supporting a very awesome cause. Because you can see what we're doing right here, right? Y'all been having a good time, right? And we want to keep that going, right? That's what I'm saying. Look, we doing our thing over here on Hunters. You know what I'm saying? Don't be looking a little colorful out here all the time. You know what I'm saying? We doing this thing out here. Y'all ready for the next one? Say yeah. Yeah. I got astigmatism. That's why y'all see me doing. My glasses didn't go with the outfit. Y'all already clapping. Already raising the energy. The only Coach Brandon. Put me in, Coach. Put me in, Coach.
Yo. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me well? All right, can y'all hear me better? All right, yeah. Insta.Coach Brandon _. I hope everybody's having a fun night. Here we go. I promise when I'm done, you won't have a frown. You're kissing on me, and I'm gonna put you down. I say in a relaxing tone, I'm gonna take my time with you because it's been a while. I ignite your curiosity because I say that as I crack a mischievous smile. We both feel that the tension is strong and anticipation is high. Baby, pour some wine with your fine ass. I ain't gonna lie. The way that ass is looking and the way I'm feeling right now, I'm gonna have you tapping out and biting the covers while I'm hitting it from behind. I'm kissing you on the left side of your neck, in your ear, say it's mine. I know exactly how to get you wet. So I'm not waiting if you're ready, but I still use my fingers just to check. God damn, baby, it's just what I expect it to be. Let me fuck you. But you know that our passion runs deep, so I'm really making love to you, touching your soul. I'm just doing it the way I know you want me to. I said I satisfy your many urges. Like a Georgia peach. Mwah. I may like when I kiss on that cookie before I munch. I'm a Southern Creole Gemini man, and I love a good home cooked meal. B, I enjoy eating out. Lunch, dinner, shit, ips and shake. Stream flows as you climax. I'm not worried about it. You like when I cough when I'm inside? It makes me stroke harder. Give you that pleasant jolt. Open wide. About folding up, this right here will have you screaming, hold up. Nah. Right? I don't want to fuck it done. I know you'll enjoy the protein, if you know what I mean. That's poem. Thank you.
If you grown in here, say shit. All right. That nigga didn't even ask for my consent from my ears. Do I have consent to talk to you like this? That nigga just gave us a whole scene. That's what's up. I hope you happy. Yeah, she's like, I remember. Why you have to tell him everything? But I was doing though. All right, y'all. We almost ready for our feature. Somebody say feature. Feature. Not yet though, okay? We got one more poet coming up to the stage, y'all. One more poet coming up to the stage. Are y'all ready for the last poet coming to the stage? Say yeah. Yeah. We are already clapping. Already raising the energy for the ones. Dolly Kiera.
It's Kiari. It's okay. Oh, thank you. All right. So new to the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, you said new to the mic? New to the mic. New to the mic.
We got a virgin to the mic. You know what they say about virgins? They always. Right. All right, y'all know now.
Okay. So this is called Through My Mother's Eyes. Through my mother's eyes. You good? You can hear me? Okay. A fatherless child, a reoccurring catastrophe. Melanin in my skin, so this happens also naturally. Black men, please take care of Black babies. Mothers break their backs thinking one day that maybe my baby will come back so we can be a happy family. But years go by, this nigga's in disguise and I can't keep up with the lies. Dad, those words will never come as a surprise. Birthdays pass and miles. A pronoun of my. Baby boy, these words will never change no matter how hard you try. I cry and cry thinking, why, oh why? Is this the life that I live? But he isn't all to blame because I laid down and had my body ready to give. I knew he wasn't worth it, but for some reason my love for him was urgent. But my baby girl is the one who's hurting. She finds love in anyone who wants to find a connection with her. And with all this hocus pocus of love, she wouldn't search on the outside what she needs to find on the inside. She will have the rules and regulate conversations because we will be doing our jobs as parents. Now, again, he isn't all to blame. Maybe if I remained in her life, her heart wouldn't be full of strife. Maybe her emotions could remain stable because I was able to help her comb through truth and fable. Express your feelings, baby girl. Tell me what's wrong in your world. Let me help advise you on the hardships of reality and get you motivated with a positive mentality. I wish I helped you feel what real love was. I'm sorry I didn't give you enough kisses and hugs. Baby girl is hurting. She has unhealthy attachments because I attached what she was meant to learn. My baby girl is grown and she travels this world. She skips and twirls looking for this girl that she can only find on the inside. I can only do so much now. The years I lost, I lost. There's no rewind or undo, no erase. But now I want to be here for you. There's no book to read. I'm gonna your best baby girl close to my chest.
Love. You know, after hearing a whole bunch of women say, these niggas all wiped up and shit, all with boyfriend. You like, we don't even, you niggas, we ain't
right. I've written so many poems, y'all, and I'm gonna be honest. I've probably told the story before, but I don't care. So throughout like my poetry career, people have made me feel like, you know, I gotta memorize, I gotta know it, you have to know it. Some of my best poems I cannot commit to memory. I just, for whatever reason, they just don't stick. And so like the past like year and a half, whatever, I've been on this like silent anti-memorization campaign. Cause I just feel like there's so many good poets, good paper poets out there. And I feel like, you know, a lot of times they see people like me, like doing what we do. They're like, how you know all that? How you memorize all that? And it's like, nah, you can still do what we do. You can still achieve what we achieve. I've seen people come read a book and get a perfect 30, you know, at a slam. So like, you know, I just kind of want to like fight against that a little bit. So I got this poem I want to read called Toxic Femininity. This is not a reflection of who I am right now if you're looking to date me, but it's just a good poem. I just want to start with that. But if you are looking to date me, you don't want these kind of problems. Look at me, come on. I look like trouble. I'm sweet though, your mama like me. Your mama like me. All right. Grand rising to you, beautiful king. We gotta be serious. I'm trying to be serious. All right. Grand rising to you, beautiful king. I hope the day is treating you ever so kindly. My line is set. I baited him with a two-piece, a little thigh, and a choking necklace. The times have changed. You're no longer the most powerful piece in the game. NPC turned player 2. I found a code. Pass the stick, bro. It's time for me to dominate. I'll pay for a date. Order drinks anyway. Show you the true purpose of cocktails. Get comfortable. Let me grab. I'm in his mind. I keep my funny on. And something about laughing a man out his briefs make him blush for me. We're twins, both leaving here with rosy cheeks. I've seen. You'll get that on the way home. I've seen how you play checkers with the rest. But no game, let me get this off my chest. You think you're king? You're nothing but a knight who can't understand their position. I didn't lie. You just didn't ask the right question. Now you asking me to allocate time. You don't like how it feels to be hanging on my line. I was just trying to be a good time, and then, y'all know how I be, girls. Some changes. I started seeing potential in forbidden spaces, and I think I like you. And I know you like me too, but I don't like the way that you look at other girls like food. That's my plate. And if anything's gonna lay across you, it's me. What you mean? I know I said I wasn't on a serious thing, but I changed my mind. And maybe you did some convincing. I'm entitled. I'm a woman, and it's my prerogative to change my mind. I don't get it. Why is it the moment that I admit I like you, things felt different? I guess you feeling me has two definitions. It actually hurts my nerves to see my hoes moving on. Like, I was trying to buy that D, not rent to own, but you changed the interest. Rates went up when you felt stuck. About to start calling boys action figures because they play too much. Say I'm tripping. Oh, what? You didn't like the introduction? I made it sweet. You knew from the jump that you didn't want me, then you tried to blame it on feminine aggression because I came in sweeping you off your sneakers. Now I'm wrong for trying to get ahead of the curve. You've been playing taxi cab, picking up and dropping women off on the curb, sending mixed signals, and wonder why there's so many crash outs. I mean, you really ran through. You never want to eat, but you're looking for a snack, man. Y'all put some hearts in the comment for Zach. Yeah. So, how you feeling? You good? We can do the thing? All right. So me and Zach were on a team together last year. We were on and the year before that, I guess. But we were on the team that actually won the national title and brought it back to Houston. And me and Zach curated this poem together, and we have not done that poem since that time. That we want to try and do it tonight with no prior practice. So we're gonna see how that muscle memory work. And y'all welcome Zach to the stage. Zach, welcome to the stage. All right.
Put this in the middle real quick. I want to emphasize that we haven't really practiced this, so bear with us.
I wasn't joking. That was
We gonna really give you all we got, and yeah. Pop quiz, but not throw. A code, because sickness is viral, and I wonder how contagious a country has to be to let us die in learning facilities.
Let the body count.
In addition to coping with the trauma,
I think it's time for recess.
take a break like coma. Comma.
Playground should not double as graveyards.
Classrooms should not compare to Calvary, because kids die these days so that guns can be saved.
Standing to pledge allegiance to a country, can't even pledge allegiance to a safe education.
Instead of bad books,
How about they ban bullets? Backpacks heavier than the lead they run from.
students shouldn't have to use SAT words.
For us to understand that
And it's multiple choice. A,
is it because they're no longer in the womb?
B, because the future is tech. 9, C,
Preach no child but you never told me that the school changed religions.
D, all of the above.
Extra credit. If America continues at this rate,
How many more bullets would it take before your child becomes the subject? We've been here before,
and before,
and before,
and before, like a round empty from a clip,
and we learned nothing from this lesson. We failed our students again,
and not just the ones left behind,
because the trauma it carries over,
and the violence it multiplies, and the curriculum
can't keep up with the Congress that can't keep kids alive. Show me a lesson plan with no
blood on their hands, and I'll show you a world where Columbine is.
Wasn't a colonist for Sandy Hook,
Parkland High,
Santa Fe,
Uvalde,
Covenant, fill in the blank.
because you know it's only a matter of time before
Pop quiz, pop kids, pop lids, pop, 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 pop. Why aren't we paying attention? Why aren't we studying the material? Why do we keep getting these answers wrong?
I think that was all right for not knowing shit. I think that was all right. Shout out to that. That was cute. Let me too. I'm not gonna go on a tangent. I felt it coming. I felt the soapbox coming out. But what we gonna do? Think about that on your way home. What can you do realistically? What can you do? I don't like conversations that force me to breathe differently. Have you ever tried to put your life in something and lose your own in the process? This poem is for everyone that forgets to breathe. On the count of 3, let's inhale together. 1, 2, 3, inhale. Exhale. now. As your shit talker, voice box into categories, exhale. This type of oxygen be fire bending. Burning the idea of conversation norms that turn into smoke screens. Inhale, how am I supposed to breathe when the air in the room is not made for me? But well, baby, I inadvertently made myself an outcast. Breathing has always been difficult. Exhale. I remember the first time I had an asthma attack. My body fought me and threw its dukes up and said, we need a break from breathing. My lungs dropped to my hips. I lost my sight. My legs buckled that day. And let's just say I haven't really stood upright since until I made poetry my lungs and words my heart. A circulatory system designed for my healing, pumping the trauma out of my bloodstream, filtering the failure through the pharynx. Each step, with each breath now, for you when you're already dead inside. Nor are you looking to get back in touch with who you are. Rather breathe in smog than take inner truth dead in front of you, all around you. Exhale. Say this poem should be heavy, but I don't really like heavy breathing. I get faint. I feel winded. My pipes seem rusty. These hard gulps remind me of that time that I almost drowned, and Somerville Lake inhale pressure on my diaphragm being dragged away. It reminds me of the sea of people and how I never know if the compliments are here to keep me afloat, drag me away from my greatness, keep me complacent. Exhale, how am I supposed to breathe when I'm down on bended knee? My back is cracked and soft gets pressed to the back. I'm gasping for your understanding. I'm gasping through the parallel vertical L's of my larynx to finally be open. I'm gasping for air. I had to hold my breath, clasp my chest the moment a random bystander told me to breathe life into something I had already flatlined to give. Exasperating my mental just so you can say that you felt something for a few seconds. Inhale. Everybody wants to talk about breathing life. Exhale. But treat my words like albuterol. That just another L for you to take. This poem is for everyone who forgets that breathing isn't always involuntary. Sometimes you have to try. Sometimes the amount of carbon isn't compatible. What if I want to breathe death into my poems? Inhale. Let every poem mean the funeral of a broken habit. Pull away from the shock. Save the 50 later and let my heart fade out like my favorite song until finally, I'll be able to exhale peacefully. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Free.
Y'all give it up for the poetry page. Y'all give it up for the. That's more than an exhale. Matter of fact, that deserves a tip on it. That deserves a tip on it. And guess what I got? A tip jar.
Yeah. Go ahead. We're gonna start it right here. It's okay. I got Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay. The only thing I ain't got is Venmo. She gonna do the ring girl Cash App.
You pass that tip jar around.
My Cash App real simple. It's money sign free the goat. One word.
Right here. I am Vanna Brown. Y'all been hearing everything that she's saying. Venmo, Zelle. Come on now. She said everything. And look, not only that, she also has merch for you to support her. So when this feature is done, please go hug her, take pictures with her, give her flowers, buy her merch. Tip, buy merch. Y'all heard what I'm saying? Y'all been loving what she been talking about. Say yeah. Yeah. Okay, Free, give him a little bit more.
I don't even know. All right, I got one, possibly 2 more left. Okay, so real quick, so I have it in my mind. Is there a poem anybody want to hear that they know of mine? If not, it's cool. Which one? Okay, that one, okay. I got 3 poems that say that, but that's... All right, I'm gonna do this. And if I fuck that poem up, I'm gonna do that poem. The writing's on the wall. Graffiti outline becomes a roadmap to the center of the dance floor. The room goes black. A subtle green line slowly starts to rise. I feel the bass. I mean, I hear it, but feeling it is way more important. The bodies in the room turn into a school of fish. The bass is a pocket that we live in, camouflaged by flashing lights, but still stuck together by rhythm. The green line reaches the ceiling, and a vanilla-scented mist spreads through the air. Shh. The chorus line drops, and in that moment, I'm trans. I waited my whole life to feel outside my body while still in my body. I came here alone. But right now, I feel like we're one. The fish turn into a giant smile, the music rotating us through dimensions, sound waves crashing in my ears. And in that moment, I had no wants. I had no desires. And then this overwhelming feeling washes over me. And I realize that I'm a slave to the party, an advocate for drowning out the sorrows to a good baseline, the feeling of scanning through clothes just to try to find the right outfit, because the wrong one will definitely ruin the night. And somehow I've convinced myself that I've earned it. My jewelry becomes nothing but glamorized shackles, and since I spent most of my days walking on eggshells, I might as well wear heels that I know I can't dance in, but I do it anyway. And sometimes I like to go out way too bare. With my heart and body open, happy hour is my brain's cue to clock out for a day. The smell of a fresh cocktail feels like fresh wind in my cells, a picture perfect moment for me to remind me that the long drags in between are worth it. Walking into a party almost felt like an exorcism for my internal disappointment. My shadow became my dance partner instead of a lingering nuance of my duality, a naughty mistress, keeping me away from the people that I care about. The club has seen my face more than family functions, and sometimes I don't feel like I'm a good friend. I watched my best friend have her second heartbeat stolen from her, and the only thing I knew how to do was to invite her to rave. Because the music makes it worth it. Ask her to ignore her sorrows, because the music is way better than listening to herself cry. That the drink will make her forget that she should be happy and no one should make her feel ashamed about it. But I forgot to tell her about the next day when a party ain't fun no more and you're left with a dirty cup and a breadcrumb trail of clothing with everything that you forgot in those hours still rushing towards you. But hey, that DJ was sick, right? That party was crazy. I mean, that's even if I can remember. Reposado has become the new reaper of my memories, but my favorite dopamine dealer. I get to feel willingly twisted, topsy-turvy off the tee, march teeny cups back and forth like suicides. And no, I'm not trying to kill myself. I just like to get loaded, headshots, no photos, triple fist full of triangles, because starting with 3 is customary. And plus, it's not all liquor. A shot, a drink, and a glass of water, because we hydrate over here. But you want to know what's funny, right? The water seems to be the hardest thing to swallow. I let the rum punch me straight out of cognitive spaces into belligerence. Being the life of the party just gets you drained. And the camera takes more than just memories. But I love the bass. And I live for the trouble. But what happens when the trouble becomes trouble and the late night beats start beating you down and the music don't sound so soothing now, and those flashing lights start to play a game of peekaboo. Between each strobe, you start to feel the black. The memories come back, and those drinks start tasting a lot like wasted years. Your chaser used to be Sprite, but now it's tears. And everything you feared finally finding you at the bottom of that empty cup. Poem. Ooh, that was hard. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry tonight, so fuck y'all. I'm trying to party after this. If I cry tonight, it's done. I got shit to do for this. All right, I'm gonna do this poem because y'all asked for it. I'm so tired of this fucking poem. My mama tired of hearing this poem. That's how much I've done it. All right, if y'all haven't already, follow me on Instagram, free.k._. If you just so happen to miss my Cash App, it's $free. the GOAT. Yeah. Don't be trying to be weird and Apple Pay me just so you can have my number. Okay? It's happened. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. My mama's so loud, I can hear it through a concrete wall. Drywall never stood a chance, and neither did I if I wasn't there by the end of her echo. I mean, she can make a deaf man ears pop. She'll wring a neck for disrespect. Mumble monsters, they hide from her. A ninja with the hand, shoes like throwing stars. She's like your favorite video game character. You know, the one with the two-piece combo that leads into a power move. I mean, she moves with power. No ghost or book two, she'll toss you up like a jive turkey with no dressing. An echo of a lash, then 1 minute passed and your ears start ringing harder than house phones. I mean, damn. She off the hook. Made sure I stayed hooked to the books, never hanging on to a Peter Pan string, because, baby, he shouldn't want to tinker with your bell if all he got to offer is belief. I mean, she's so loud. Living on unpredictable dimes, she go hard for her daughters and her baby boy. Stocked with gadgets and gadgets, but you know not to toy with her. She's so damn loud. She loud because her heart hurt. No one wanted to hear the cries of the little round girl. Well, at least in her world, that's what she thinks. To me, her screaming is more than simple instructions. To me, it sounds like help. To me, it sounds like I need a break. To me, it sounds like another woman left behind to catch up to the mustard. I mean, the busters. She's sandwiched between a rock and a hard place. Her place is fuzzy in the world sometimes. So she tries to find the reflection in her children. My mama say she tired, and I believe her. And not the type of tired where Z is in a sentence. No, she's tired. Closing her eyes does nothing but open the window of the soul, leaving her taunted by the idea of the dark, the idea of nothing, the idea of just might be her demise. She don't know that I cry for her sometimes. I can feel her hurt. It's almost like I've inherited it. Her love became like brick wall. You're only safe, but if you're on the other side, I never like to think about my mother dying, but every day I watch her die just to stay alive. For me, she say, I should stay home more. Because baby, you can't get no rest outside the nest. It's warm here. I never listened to her saying this baby bird's gotta fly, even though life has clipped my wings. That just makes me want to soar faster. I have to soar for you while you man the ship. Let me be the one to look ahead. This black pearl has finally risen from a dead man's chest. It's my turn now. To be a sparrow encompassed by a curse I never abide by. To be the jack of all spades. To use this wit you gave me to surf stranger tides. I know you tired of being in the deep end. I know this water aspiration has drowned out your aspirations, but nothing can compare to the care I be in around you. You surround me with this wave of affection, mama. You're so damn loud. You're so loud to the point that every time I leave the house, I hear nothing but your voice telling me, just make sure you sail home safe, free. Thank y'all so much. That's my set, y'all. Yeah, that's it. DJ Blow, drop a beat. I say these words, last few words. Thank y'all so much for staying. Sit your ass down. I ain't done yet. You ain't gonna just